The Hero Association is full of tons of heroes, some more weaker than the others, but the ones that stand at the top are the S-class heroes. Each of the S-class individually are stronger than all the other classes combined, and yes, that even includes your very own S-class King. I know at this point King has turned into both a joke in the One Punch Man verse and in the real world, people saying King solos ironically because his whole reputation is just a sham that benefited off of Saitama's work. But what if I told you King himself has had a power this entire time throughout this series? But first, let me give you a quick explanation of King's powers with one short clip.
That's a negative, Soul Survivor. Luck is not a superpower. We are so fucked.
No, we most certainly are not fucked.
Seriously, I don't get it. What, you shoot luck lasers out of your eyes?
King has many lucky moments where he scares monsters to death, happens to be lucky that he pointed out a shape-shifting monster. He's been lucky to live through so many moments where he should have not survived, but it's easy to just write it off as King is lucky. He's not just in the right place in the right time. It's beyond luck. King's power goes much further than just luck. When King's true nature is really shown in One Punch Man Season 2, he shows that he's actually pretty physically weak and has no combat ability whatsoever. He just looks super intimidating, and his King engine is just his nervous, panicking heartbeat in that situation. That's why he flees the robot who challenges him, but somehow a situation that is supposed to go very wrong goes completely right. Genos happened to be around and intercepted the robot and fought them and even win in the end, turning the outcome into a positive one. But if we really dive in, we notice one thing. Genos is known for basically losing almost every single fight he's in, getting beaten down and upgraded after every single fight. He gets help from Saitama in every single fight. But if you notice one thing during this fight, Genos was suddenly able to best his adversary with no help. King didn't get lucky that Genos intercepted the robot and won. He manipulated reality by fleeing from his opponent with no damage, saved all citizens from getting hurt by changing Genos into someone who could win a fight with zero help and getting crippled. That goes far beyond luck. That's just pure reality manipulation to get the best, almost impossible outcome. And a big role of this power is Saitama himself, the MC of the story. A lot of the moments King got taken credit for were monsters Saitama defeated. Vaccine Man, Elder Centipede, Octopus Claw Man. A lot of these monsters seem to be unbeatable, unmatched by any hero. But what if I told you King may have inadvertently created Saitama himself? Remember the reality manipulation that King may possess? King's power plays a big role in Saitama's whole growth. Saitama's whole shtick is that his power makes no sense at all. That routine of 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and a 10-kilometer run should not transform you into a One Punch Man at all. Even a super genius scientist can't comprehend that reality. So how does King have a role in that? Vaccine Man, Boros, Elder Centipede, Cosmic Garo, all these powerful opponents more than likely couldn't be beat by any other hero but Saitama. So King subconsciously manipulated reality by morphing Saitama into basically the ultimate weapon who broke his limiter. One could say he is King's stand. How else can you explain a bogus basic strength routine that made Saitama have incomprehensible strength? You're telling me no air conditioning in a hot summer day will one day make you survive in the vacuum of space and the gravity of Jupiter, or even go back in time with just a punch? It goes much further than that. King has transformed Saitama into his very own vessel against evil. I know you're gonna say, but Blast still existed. He could take on those threats. There was no need to create a reality with Saitama to take them on. But that's where you forget. King's true opponent, someone that Blast has struggled heavily against and has yet to defeat, he had to form a whole intergalactic team to take them on. And that one true final opponent of the One Punch Man verse is none other than another powerful reality warper, the god of the One Punch Man verse. And what does that One Punch Man god do right now? He's giving his own vessels incomprehensible powers like Cosmic Garo, Homeless Emperor, Endless Void, and they use those powers to bring terror on the world. And now the One Punch Man god is seeing Saitama as a threat he needs to get rid of, not knowing that King has basically set all this in motion and is a true mastermind against God. Most people would try to debunk this and say, but even King goes on an arc where he tries to explain that he has no power and that he's a fraud, that he just wants to tell everyone he didn't mean to take credit from others' work and actually wants to be strong and useful to the Hero Association. He even goes to other heroes to ask for training and they reject him because they think he's playing around, but that's because not even King himself truly realizes his own powers of reality warping. He only realizes the evils of the world, which he takes on subconsciously throughout the story. His power is almost basically acting on its own, and it's shown in tiny moments in the story and has slowly turned into the biggest moment of them all. Someone had to set all this in motion for Saitama to become the guy who foils the evil god's plan for the human race, and the guy who set it all in motion might be King himself. While this all sounds cool, this is only an anime theory, or maybe that's the reality you want to accept. But how about for now, you guys use your own reality warping powers to make this a reality for me. Press that like button and subscribe for more, and I'll catch you guys next time.